Kan du filme meg? Ok, jeg kan filme deg først.
Jeg kan ikke tenke over det, men det må jo være genialt. Selvkjøringen, så er det jo ikke så mye.
It's good. Yeah. Yeah. Cheers. It's good. We're just looking at lots of vlogs from Bali because we're considering taking a vacation there.
A new place, a new home for a while. Let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by. Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way.
Some weird shit in my backgrounds. Why is that? Probably because my apartment is so small, because I'm poor. So everything I own is in the frame at all times. Life has been really weird lately. As you can see in the title, I'm starting over at 31. Got a new apartment, became recently single. Yeah, basically a new life. And everything that I thought I knew is now not happening. In some way, it's a nice thing. It's a nice feeling, but in some ways it's also not. And I've talked about this before, that I like having freedom to do whatever I want, but it also comes with this responsibility that you're afraid that you're gonna choose the wrong path, basically. And I feel that. And I think I'm not the only one who feels that. I think that's a very universal experience, because in the end, no one really knows what they're doing, right? Everyone is just here existing. Our purpose in life is to exist. It's as simple and as complicated as that. I've been trying to understand myself and try to lean towards who I am more and lean into the energy where I know that I feel best. Finding those things that make me me and make me smile and make me motivated to get up in the morning and actually do it. Making YouTube videos is that thing for me. There's actually nothing that has ever made me as motivated as YouTube. As long as I don't feel trapped, and as long as I have the freedom to work whenever and however I want, and as long as I don't feel like if I don't do this, then ... as if something bad is gonna happen if I don't do it. Of course, it's always been a dream for me to live off from creating YouTube videos. It's been a childhood dream, actually. It's been a teenage dream, I think. When I got my first camera, I think I was 13 or something, and it progressed, got new and better cameras, and suddenly I had a computer and I could edit with Windows Movie Maker, and it was the best. I loved it. As time passed, you want better and better equipment, suddenly things start to look kind of cool. At one point I was like, fuck it, let's just start uploading. I'm working towards becoming better every day, and I want to be better. And I know that none of my videos are like on a high level of production quality, but the thing is, you get better. When you like something, you do it often. Naturally, when you do something often, you get better. Making videos is all I want to do. It's the only thing that keeps me, I don't know, sane, I guess. I've noticed after I moved in my new apartment how lonely it felt. And I haven't felt this kind of loneliness in a really, really long time. That has been an adjustment. I've felt insecure about where I'm going in life, but it was different when I was younger. Now I'm 31, and being lonely and starting over at 31 is so different than starting over at, for example, 22, 23, because everyone's kind of in the same place in life and everyone's just like, I have so much time, it doesn't matter. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna solve this. We're just 21. It's fine. But now I'm 10 years older and things are looking a little different. First of all, you can't ignore the fact that as a female, you have a biological clock that we can't get around. At some point, I'm not any longer gonna be able to carry a child if that was ever to be part of my plans. I don't know how I feel about that. That's also been an adjustment for me to really think about this whole family situation life. And I've always wanted to be a mom. I guess I've always seen myself as at some point, don't we all want to be a parent? But now it's looking so unclear. This could go every possible direction. It's so weird because I have all this freedom now and it's almost a little too much freedom. I don't have any frames around me anymore. Everything is just so open and now you can do whatever you want. I wrote a note on my phone when it was clear that me and my ex-partner was no longer going to be together. I wrote down in desperation some thoughts on, okay, here's some options. We can do whatever we want. Option 1, we can keep living here in Norway. We can keep having my job, try to get our driver's license because that's nice to have and just focus on that. Option number 2, move back home with my mom, which we all know if you're 30 plus and you move back with your parents, you don't pay with money, but you pay with your soul. And I'm not sure if I'm willing to pay my soul to live with my parents anymore. I've wanted to travel. I've wanted to explore the world, and moving back home with my mom for just a bit would definitely help me financially. And option number 3 was actually to just go wild. Let's just backpack in Southeast Asia. Let's move to Vietnam. Let's move to Bali. Let's do something crazy. And I was like, yeah, at some point I might do that. But I want my driver's license before I do that because I've been to Bali and I know that you're not gonna get far without having a scooter. I didn't know if I were to travel from place to place or live for a while in one of those countries because I've been thinking about everything. But I wanted to get my driver's license before going there just so I have the opportunity to rent a scooter. I was kind of like, okay, maybe later we can do that. And the next option, I think that was number 4. The 4th option was to get a job in Greece. I've seen that they are hiring Norwegian speakers to work in customer service in Greece and in other places in Europe, just to start over, go somewhere new, try something completely different. I landed on just staying in Norway for now because I'm confused. I'm not really sure what I want to do, and I'm kind of scared to go out in the world. And I have literally the whole world on a plate in front of me. And it's basically okay, choose. Do you want to go there? Do you want to go there? Do you want to do that? Do you want to work with that? Do you want to do that? Do you want to quit your job? Do you want to get a new job? Everything. What do people do? What do people do? I am very aware of what my dream life looks like. I think about it every single day. I haven't written it down as they say you should do when you manifest or you're trying to manifest something. You should write it down or just make a mood board of your dream life. I should probably do that too, just to get a clear picture of what I'm working towards. But I think about the feeling that I want to have in my dream life. It's the feeling that I chase. It's not the stuff. It's the feeling I want to have when I wake up in the morning, and I want to feel free. I want to have a fun life. I want to wake up motivated. I want to wake up with a purpose and knowing that I can't wait to do my job today. That's the type of job I want. I want to have that job where you're I can't wait to do my job. I want to do my job every single day. And it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny because, and this is going to sound probably a little cringy, especially if you watch my videos and you know me personally. I know that you're gonna be but I don't care, whatever. I was looking outside my window a couple days ago, and I'm actually looking at one right now, a bee and how they're just flying around from flower to flower. They do their job. That's their purpose. That's what they do. They don't have to stress about, oh my god, what should I do? What type of flowers should I go to? For us, the life of a bee seems fairly simple. Your purpose in life is to create honey. Isn't that their purpose? Whatever. The point of this story was that I was looking at my window, I saw this bee, and I was like, why can't I just be a bee? Why do we have to make it so complicated? Why can't I just do what I'm supposed to do? Why do I have to figure it out? Why can't this just be the most natural thing in the world? Why can't we all have it that way? We made it complicated for ourselves. We're supposed to be the smartest being on the planet, and we can't even figure out how to be happy. Just wanted to have a little sit down and reflect on my situation and how I feel about things and how scary it is to be 31 and counting. I've never been 31 before, so I don't really know how to do this and how to proceed. And I don't even know if there is an answer. All the things that I'm wondering about and stressing about, I don't even know if there is an answer and if I'll ever find the answer.